Alrighty, good morning ladies and gentlemen, this is Hairymuppet. Welcome back to another Factorio sea-base game. So I've done a tiny bit of work offline. Basically I got rid of this mineralized water setup that was providing for these because it just was shit, and I decided to use this one because this one is awesome, absolutely freaking awesome. So I just hooked a pipe up to here, and that goes all the way down and all the way across to there. So this guy will be running a lot more, and if it needs it, I can do another one, I guess. Yeah. Because one of these to produce 2 crushed stone. So theoretically, if I got a full belt to this guy going, then yes, I could have... You really need to be balanced. Oh well, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Really needs to be balanced. You know what? Let's balance it here. Now, I know that putting it into and out of a chest isn't super hardcore balancing it. It's still a little bit funky, but it's pretty good. And then steel chest. Only got to store 1 stack though. So that should balance it. So when only one side is going in, only one side is going out. Yeah. So that's not good. That's not what I wanted. Alright, let's do a proper balancer. There we go. So that one will work beautifully now. God damn it. Okay, get back in there. And you need some crushed stone. So there we go. So that should be a little bit better, allow for a little bit more throughput. Still does weird things like this, but at least the other side of the belt is filled. So then at least this, the important thing is that this side of the belt does go through. It's sort of going through. Yeah. I don't know. I'm done. I'm done with that. So it's producing a whole lot of stuff. These guys are all backed up. When they stop being backed up, then we may find we're out of it. But currently we got 12 machines, and they're all running, and they're all giving me a whole bunch of green algae. Still not enough to get through here. Totally, though. So these would both have to be red belts, and then we'd kind of have to thread a belt underneath it. Which maybe we can do. Because, I mean, let's have a look. So if I cut you off, the question we have to ask ourselves is this good enough to keep a red belt going? 6 machines. And the answer appears to be maybe. I take that back. The answer appears to be no. No. Come on, come on. There we go. Sort of keeping it going. No, not quite. I don't know how many machines it takes to... So let's have a look here. So we need 26 items per second to keep a red belt full. Now this produces 3 every second. Each machine produces 3 every second. Because it's 40 every 20, multiply 1 by 5. So 3 every second. So we need approximately 9 machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need 10 machines to get this full. So we can turn that guy off. And then that belt should be kept full. Now, do we want another 10 up here, is the question. Kind of feeling like we do. I mean, we might as well just go for it here. Just go for it. Make it nice and big. Steel. Of course, we're running out of steel. Nah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, this would be interesting to see whether we start running out of stuff. You know what? That might not be necessary because we've got one belt of this going down. I guess we could do it now and the machines could just sit backed up. Because, yeah, they're really not going to get used that much because we only got a yellow belt on the bus. And technically, we're going to be able to support a red belt on the bus. But my guess is, at some point, we are going to upgrade the bus. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we're going to make it robotics anyway. Anyway. Those guys take forever. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We really do need a lot of this green stuff, don't we? So now we just do. You need that. We just do this. Like so. Turn that around. What am I missing? Bunch of undergrounds. Bunch of these. 20. 64. Oh god, I always feel like just leaving that on full time because these things just take so long to build. We really need to start thinking about a mall for this sort of stuff. We really, really do. Just a mini mall. Okay, so what is your problem? You're running a little bit. You're running out of carbon dioxide. Because apparently we don't have a lot. We have a look. Nah, 2.7k, but 2.7k is not going to drain it out. Because these are, yeah, that's a long pipe length. So we really need more than 2.7k to be in there in order to make this work. Let's get some of these guys. Oh. Want it like that. And then this guy does a loop and then goes around. And we need some more iron. Whoa, that's a big zoom. Okay. Really, we do seem to have a whole lot of resources available to us at this point. Okay, so alright, so that should keep all of them busy. And then we just need some undergrounds. And job done. And now we can probably upgrade these to be red belts. Once we get some of those red belts. And some more here. And just a few more. Okay. I think we definitely need to do something about having this bloody thing taken forever. Oh, look at this. Yeah, they're starting to back up. Because we've only got a yellow belt here. Maybe we should do... Oh, that needs an electronic circuit board. Never mind. I was thinking we could back up this chest a bit, but that's fine. That is fine. This has already stopped anyway. It's already started running out of resources. Carbon dioxide, to be exact. Which we are overproducing on. Well, not super overproducing on, because there's still a fair amount of this stuff that's getting used up, but maybe we can boost it a bit more. Just a little bit more. From there. Okay. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Must have been stone pipe. And now you need to be like that. And get yourself into the system. There we go. That should be excellent. That should. Well, that should up our carbon dioxide production a little bit anyway. Yep. So, last time we did an episode, we didn't quite get to transistors, and I think we can do transistors right now, because we've got everything we need, and then once we got transistors done, we can start to get onto the hard bits, which is stuff like the resin. I think resin is going to be tough. Usually you just get wood, create resin. This time, we have to get a whole bunch of random crap and then create resin, which is not good. And I think I might be sniffling a bit, which is not good either. So this should be fairly simple. I remember saying that like 3 episodes ago. Oh, plastic, transistor. This should be fairly simple. And yes, it turned out not to be. So we do this. Copy and paste that. Copy and paste a bit more of that, I guess. Like so. And that goes right here. Excellent. Probably don't have enough of those. So here we go. There's some tinned copper wire for you. And I feel like we're going to make transistors, and then I'm going to make some sort of mall here. Because automated construction of these things is absolutely 100% necessary. And I do understand that once I make a mall, iron is going to die. That's just how things work. You make a mall, iron dies. It's just cause and effect. So we're going to have to just say, you know what, I am happy with iron dying, or we're going to have to really, really constrain the stuff that we're making. But I don't know if I can really constrain, because we do need a lot of it. We are building a lot of it. So I feel like the more that we make, look at this poor robot following me around. So I feel like the more that we make is going to be very constrained, and it is going to be very much just a stopgap for nuclear robots. Nuclear robots are still going to be the way we go, and we're going to be getting them as fast as we can, as fast as we possibly can. So let's get transistors first. Let's do that first. So you need to be something. What do you need to be? You need to be tinned copper wire and plastic. Okay. So plastic needs to go on the bus. I was going to put it here, but I'm sort of feeling like that needs to be bronze. But then again, bronze can be all over the place. Usually I put plastic with steel, but we haven't even got steel on the bus yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it here. Just put weird things in weird places. Okay. Done. Need to split it, send it back up. I think this should be fine. And then right here we can just knock off and send it down. Okay. And I suppose this really is I suppose we'll just have to have a massive robot network to get like a lot of stuff happening, because that's what I really want to have, like just a lot of stuff happening. Okay, like a lot of iron, a lot of copper, a lot of everything. How did we do this before? Does it really matter? I'm not sure that it does. Alright, copper, and then tin. So this entire bus setup may actually get torn down at some point. And just replaced completely by robots, because yeah, it's just going to get too complicated doing everything by belts and pipes. Already our pipes are getting out of control. If we look over here, like frigging pipes, man, there's pipes absolutely everywhere. We got like 7 different pipes. We're going to have 3 more different types of pipes over there. God knows what we're going to do with them. And I want to do really complicated stuff with this, like getting this farmed out to certain things and stuff like that. God knows what. It's going to be really, really complicated. So yes, barrels and all that sort of stuff is going to be absolutely 100% necessary. So this stuff we don't need a lot of. So what we're going to do... the question is, can you guys actually make transistors? Well, no, you need to be over there. Can you make... You can. You can't make the better circuit boards though, but you can make transistors. I remember this stupid little dependency thing. We need electronic circuit boards to make this. So you have to build the first few of one of these in like one of these guys, which sucks. So anyway, here we go. Transistor output right there with a chest. Boom. Transistors, don't need a lot of them. And a couple of loaders. Excellent. Whoa. Now let's work out the ratio for the silicon. Because we can't do silicon. No, we can't. And silicon is just one ingredient, so I don't think we'll ever be able to do that. Safford uses 8 every 5 seconds on a slow-ass machine. And this is... Well, it's still a pretty slow-ass machine. It's almost... It's only practically speed of 1. So it's pretty slow-ass, but we might extend that in the future. So 8 every 5 seconds. And you need 2 every 3.5 seconds. 8 every 5 seconds. Okay, so we could almost have 3... one silicon machine providing 3 of these. Which is not possible from a room layout. Well, it is kind of. It is kind of, but I'm just gonna take the easy approach, and I'm going to have 2 per. So 2 per is what we're gonna do. 5, 6. I'll leave it at that for now. Yoink. Oh man. So looking forward to nuclear robots. So, come on, guys. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Some poles, and the poles are going to have to go back here. Luckily, they will cover all of the inserters that we need. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll use the fast inserters over here. Iron, always freaking iron. I swear to God. This will be another good thing about having this base be one big logistics network. I can finally get back to just having to have things in my logistics, and bots can give that to me, because I could do that in my mega base, but the problem is the logistics networks are just so spread out that it makes absolutely no sense to be doing that. Whoa. Okay. And then silicon plate goes up like that. You're not hooked up to anything, apparently. So, there you go. Now you're hooked up. And nope, nope. Shift L. Whoops. Shift L. Now this guy short, long, short, long, short, long. I should probably have some sort of system where the top one is always the short one and the bottom one is the long one, but oh, it's just too painful. If I put that there, then that's beautiful. So I can reduce the amount of those guys I need. Okay. Silicon needs to be like this. Straight shot up. There we go. So there's some silicon plate going up, and that will allow transistors to go down. Oh, damn it. Okay, I think we're making pretty good time on these transistors, and I don't want to go into the pain that is going to be other stuff, like the, whatever it is, the other stuff I need to make this episode. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to finish this off, and then we're going to start working on a small mall. A small mall. We're just going to make something up, and we're just going to do stuff in there. We're not going to have a big permanent type mall. And yeah, that's how we will do it. So there we go. Transistors coming along. Pretty decent rate. Not super fast, but I mean, how fast do they really need to be anyway? So these guys, yeah, well, blue science, but we'll see how we go. And then after we get blue science automated, how far are we from nuclear power? Okay, it's going to be the uranium, which is the problem. So this, as soon as we get electronic circuit boards on the bus, concrete is dead easy, so we can make a whole lot of these, we can make a whole lot of these, we can make whatever we need of these, and so forth and so on. Uranium processing is going to be painful, so let's double check that recipe, because it's in here somewhere. I'm not sure if I've unlocked it yet, or where are those damn, it's around here somewhere. Chemical refining. No, that's not what we want. Hydro refinery. So we need this guy. No, we need the one after that. Uranium ore. So we need to do this. And I think that's the only way we're going to be able to do it, because there's another recipe to get uranium that I think we already have. But it's a really, really shit recipe. I can't remember where it is. Uranium. Yeah, it's this one. So converting visual sludge directly into this. We could do that, but that's just a shit recipe. However, maybe it would make sense to do that, because we've got enough sludge here. So this is full. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we will do that. And just so we have a nice little backlog of stuff. I mean, it really can't hurt us. So, let's see. Okay. Actually, no, let's go ahead and do this. So you are... I suppose we can just copy and paste all of this stuff. Go away. There we go. And then go and push that out of it. Give me a couple of crystallizers. Oh, that stupid machine's in the way. That's right, we can move that. Yeah, we can move that up here. Middle sludge. No more pipes. Not good. Of course they're getting used. Ah, give me nuclear. Just give me nuclear right now. I want it. Okay? Nuclear. Nuclear. So, going up to there. So we want to go down here and into a chest. What sort of chest do we want? We want a big old steel chest. And then we want a... yeah, this is getting into the point of the game where I might like to actually use these guys, but it gets a little bit hard. So you are going to be this fluoride crap, whatever this is. Fluoride. It was fluoride, right? Fluorite ore. We're not going to chuck that away. Oh god, you got low power, don't you? Yeah. I thought we were okay. No, we must have just boosted up. When I started making transistors, we boosted up. Oh god. So this has a 5% chance of that and a 20% chance of that. It's possible that it's just not going to build anything. Yep. It doesn't build anything. What a piece of crap. So we got one fluoride. Anyway. Yeah. Actually, what we should do is turn this around. This should be uranium. Uranium. Or take this out, put this back in here. Give me another steel chest. Drop in there, and then you are going to be fluoride. And then we can put some sort of compression thing. So we'll get one of these machines, you know, the ones I'm talking about, which actually take uranium ore and chuck it down, and we can start doing that when we first get those electronic circuits. Or when we first get nuclear. Okay, so we are good. We are good. Started processing some stuff, started getting some transistors. We are good. How's this setup doing? How's the green algae going? A lot of red there. A lot of carbon dioxide falling over. Well, we got 3 machines running. Oh, really need a proper setup for this crap. Rather than just this dinky little setup I got here. Which is all sorts of bad. And then again, I mean, what can you do? Pick up here, underground there. There you go, there's another one. We really want these guys to get fast though, so these are all level 1s, right? So I'm going to pick up all you guys. I'm going to make you all level 2s. Okay, liquefier Mark 2. Last one, done. I believe this is the only good way we have of building carbon dioxide. Oh, not that one. Control E, carbon dioxide. So it does get built out of the lime, but we're not using lime in the bus, so that's kind of useless. Barreling this one. This crazy recipe, which we're currently not doing. Wood pellets, which is blah. And then iron ingots from iron hydroxide. I think this is actually, I noticed this. Stuff like iron hydroxide, and I believe it's a way to actually increase your ratio. Now that was processed iron. So processed iron is a way to actually get more bang for your buck. Because what you do is, you get iron ore, you turn it into processed iron, and then you turn the processed iron into iron ingots. So you get half, but then you multiply your half by 3, and so you get 1.5 ratio. But it does require these extra machines, which is and it does require coke. So that's the thing. So you use up a lot of coke, but you get 1.5 return on your iron ore, which is a very interesting proposition, to be honest. And maybe something that I will do in the future, just to get more out of it. But it doesn't really seem like we're struggling at the moment. We just add on more of these, and we added more of these, and we're fine. So that's kind of more like a nice to have fancy factory sort of thing. Which I suppose these are as well, but this saved us from only having like a 2/3 or something like that. Like these, like we've got a 1-to-1 ratio at this point. We got a solid 1-to-1 ratio instead of a 2/3 or a 3/4 or whatever the hell we were getting before with the smelting that we were doing. So yeah, having a 1-to-1 definitely. Having a 1.5-to-1, it's nice. It's really, really nice. I mean, we know what to do when we run out of stuff. So that's it. Okay, let's stop jabbering so much. Well, let's keep jabbering. And at the same time, let's go ahead and start mauling things up. Because, yeah, we definitely need to. We definitely need to build and automate certain things here. You are big. Medium worms and big acid worms. Okay. I researched sniper turrets, didn't I? There we go. Sniper turret. God, I'm hoping this will allow me to just get around these guys. Because that would be really nice. Where's that sniper turret gone? Okay, let's do a test. Oh, you guys wake up. Okay. Sniper turret. Ah, I lost it again. You're awake? You're not shooting. Where's all my bullets going? Yes. So we outrange the medium ones. Do we outrange the big ones? I hate how it always just chucks it back in my inventory. Not quite close enough. This is getting interesting. They're awake. Okay. I think we have got a solution here. This is awesome. So yes, the sniper turrets, I don't know how much they outrange them, because it doesn't tell me what their range is, but the fact is we outrange them, and that is good. That is good news for me. So you've got a bit of an overlap there. You've got a decent amount of overlap, but it's still not shooting you, so I'm guessing these guys have like 25 range or something like that. Who knows? Let's do some testing with this guy, because we're going to have a decent amount of space close to this guy. So, you're shooting me. Shooting me here. Shooting me here. Still shooting me. You stop shooting me. Shoot me there. Don't shoot me there. Alrighty. So we have a look here. This is a range of 30, and you can see that if I put it down, it gets shot at. If I put it down here, it doesn't get shot at. So that's about, I don't know, that's like 3. It's overranging them by like 3 or something like that. Which is good to know. Oh, you just got owned. Okay, enough fun and games. Let's get to the mall area. So, first thing we want to do is, do we want to grab a blueprint of the mall? Because there is a mall in here. Do we want to do that? Or do we want to just build? I feel like we just want to build something. And just say, look, job done. Yeah. Or do I just want to put this down and then cherry pick stuff off it? Look, what do we need? Okay, this is the question. What do we need? So, you know what? I think I am going to just take this mall and I'm just going to cherry pick things off it, because the idea of building a mall from scratch is a decently sized plan. It's a very decently sized plan. Early gain. Although that's wide. That's probably a lot wider than I need it to be. And that really covers everything, which we don't want to cover everything. So let's just build it. Let's just build it nice and quick. I'm going to use, and I'm going to turn on this crafting modifier just because I want it on. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't think we're going to get enough iron to get these guys going, but we're going to build it anyway. And if we keep the chests small enough, then it won't matter. We can just put these directly next to each other, can't we? There we go. We left 2 spaces on that side, so that should be enough room for doing stuff. Iron. And then like that. Just building this off memory, but I've seen it so many times, it's just so easy to build. 3. And that'll be for the red ones. So okay. You are belts. And you are all gears. God help me, I hope we don't need this many. And you are iron. Excellent. And then you are power. Should we get up here, and here, and here, and here. And we've done it so perfectly that it's not even connecting to anything in the outside world. So, do that. Get a whole bunch of that stuff. You are things, and you are things. And you need to give me more steel. Ah, starting to get a bit of a big base here. Starting to get a... Oh, what? I was out of copper. Okay. I will steal some copper as well. There we go. Let's get some chests. You really don't need to be iron in there anymore. I think we can... I think we're comfortable enough that we can make them steel. Cut this down to 1. 4. And inserters up there. Here. Here. Up, up. We're going to heavily constrain this. 2 slots for this. 2 slots for this. 5 slots for this. That's heavily constrained, so hopefully we won't use up or destroy too much iron. No, we'll constrain it a little bit higher. Just a little bit, okay. The iron ones, where we start to use iron, those ones we will constrain quite heavily, I guess. Okay. Almost feel like this needs to be a better machine, but we cannot build any better machines, so we'll just have to deal with it. I believe that goes straight through. You are red undergrounds. You are red belts. You are fast splitters, which need the better circuits. These ones just need the normal circuits. And we will be building these because we have been using them a fair bit. So, seems like a good idea. You just need 2 stacks. You just need 5 stacks. And you just need 1 stack. Because we really, really don't use those a lot. Okie dokie. So, also need that stuff. Excellent. And now we need a split belt here. Oh, we haven't left room for a split belt. That's okay. We can do it like this. I'm gonna need some of these undergrounds already. Oh, 48. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is definitely a good idea. So, go. God, undergrounds. Give me some undergrounds. And there we go. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So that'll start building the splitters that we require. Okay, I'm pretty damn happy with that. What we can probably do then is, don't need this as much, so I'll constrain that down to 1, take out most of them, so I got a nice supply, and we'll constrain this down to 1 and take out most of them, because I'll do inserters over here as well. So let's do them above. Let's do it, leave a little bit of space, and then we'll do inserters. How's our landfill? Huh, not too healthy. Alright, so mud is wasting my time. This guy, I don't really like that much. That's not a lot. Do we need to do something independently? I think, okay, let's do inserters, and then I'm going to go over and I'm going to convert this stuff, because we really should be converting all of this mud into landfill. We can do that, and we should be doing that. I think that's something that we just need to be doing, because this, filtering it back in, all we're doing is saving a little bit of power on this viscous mud water. And I don't really care about that too much, so let's go ahead and do the inserters anyway. So we'll leave some space up here. No, we won't actually, because I don't think I'm ever going to go to blue belts. I might upgrade the bus to red belts, but I don't think I'm ever going to go to blue belts. We'll be going straight for robots. So if that's the case, then we just need inserters built. Okay. So we need iron as well. Should we keep iron going up? Yes. Okay. So in that case, you need to be straight laced all the way up. We need to empty this out and then do that. So that'll get iron going up there. You guys are now long. Long. Oh, I forgot to set up power for those guys before anyway. So anyway, there they go. And now we set up assembler here, assembler here, assembler there. So you are basic. You are basic. Actually, no, we'll put them up a little bit because we're going to need to thread things on both sides. So basic, and then this guy goes up like that. Probably not going to be able to build any of these because all of the gears will be stolen by this shit, but yeah, what are you going to do? Then do that. So this guy, oh man, really gotta get this stuff sorted. So then you become blue, which still needs iron plate, apparently. That's not cool. And it needs these guys. At least the power doesn't go out for long. It does take its sweet time getting back up. Okay, give me a couple of these. Thank you. Now, do we really need purple filter inserters? That is the question I am asking myself. And I guess the answer is there, well, let's just do it. Let's just do it. So you are basically nothing. Go in there. You are a lot. 5 is a lot, considering the mess that we're in with the resources. And then we're going to leave 1, 2 there. And you're going to be filter inserters. You know what? This could go over 1, cover all that, and then you just need to go straight in there. What's your problem, buddy? No gears. Yeah, should have seen that coming. Now, of course, only half of these machines are running because we're all out of iron, because we've completely destroyed our iron supply. Well, technically this one can put iron on this belt, but yeah, we'll have to give this a couple of minutes to fill up on these guys before the inserters can start running. Oh, what we'll do is we will have another machine here for the red inserters. What do you got? You got everything you need? Yes, you do. Alright. So that'll start producing these guys. When they need 3. 3 is a weird number, but let's do it anyway. So we're just waiting for these guys. And the fact that we've got 300 of these and 40 of these just shows you the power of actually automating shit. Because that really is like powerful. Really powerful. Ah, we've drained out our chest. Drained it out, and now we see the real pain. This is filling up on steel as well. Let's chuck some steel back. Let's get that backed up. Because the problem is this is stealing out of this thing. Well, it's basically this steals out of this thing, so that we're prioritizing steel over everything else on the bus, which is almost a bad thing. It's kind of a bad thing. So, 49-minute mark. I feel like we're going to leave that there. I'll probably do some offline work to move these guys over to landfill. Because, yes, I feel like that's a much better use of the mud. because this viscous mud water. I feel like we're fine. Like, we can keep these guys fully running just with the seafloor pump. And we don't need to reprocess stuff. So anyway, I'm going to do that offline, and I will see you guys later. Have a good one.